My name is Reigh Ellis. My pronouns is he, him, and I'm here doing an interview with the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. This is for an assignment from Cal State East Bay. I'm a student, I'm a sociology major there. This is for my ethnic studies class in particular, where it's called Rep Your City. I couldn't think of no other way to rep my city effectively than coming and pulling up on you, knowing what
Yeah,
you do in the
yeah,
community, uh, and knowing our history, and just like really getting the opportunity to sit down and peel back some layers as it relates to what this organization do.
sure, for sure. So my name is Shawn Wilson, 43 years old, from Vallejo, California. I identify as a male.
Mm.
My pronouns is he and him.
When it comes to pronouns, because I've done interviews with people before, right?
Hmm.
And I've had people get a little weirded by it and assume that because I'm looking at somebody that, even if I know them, I know you're a male,
Yeah,
but because of the field that I'm in, it's important to be inclusive. And so that's just that tapping in to make any of the listeners in the audience that represent, that identify themselves in any type of way, it invites
right.
versus, and includes versus kind of ignoring the reality that we're in a world that shares diversity,
Yeah.
right? And so, with that said, can you introduce the location that we're in as well? Where are we at?
Of course. So we at the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. We're located in Vallejo, California, 1638 Fairgrounds Drive, Suite A, um, 1 block north of Six Flags, Discovery Kingdom, Marine World, whatever you know it as.
For real, old
Yeah.
school Marine world. So, what I would like to start off with is how you got involved with the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group.
Yeah.
Like, where did it all start for you?
It's two layers. So one, the first is I did a backpack event, a giveaway, a backpack giveaway. I had just got back from Texas, split up with my baby mama, and I just felt that it was a need. I seen that it was a need. Nobody in the area of North Vallejo was doing
Hmm.
a backpack giveaway. So it was something that I wanted to do. I didn't have the funds to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I created the event on Facebook. This when you could make a fundraiser on Facebook. I don't think you could do that no more.
Hmm.
But I made a fundraiser for the backpack giveaway, and I raised like $700 or something like that. And I just went out and bought backpacks and supplies to go inside.
Hmm.
Orlando, which is the founder of the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group, he was like, "Hey, you mind if I come join you?
Yeah.
I got 100 jackets I want to give away at your event." And I was like, "Man, of course, please do." And
Mm-hmm.
ever since then, I just wanted to get involved some type of way in the community. I didn't really know where to start.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that event was sort of my start.
Hmm.
And then I was also going through something with my child's mother to where my child was being kept from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to go around, like, I didn't want to go around nobody. I didn't want to do nothing. I was missing birthday parties and all type of stuff. And something just clicked in me and was like, man, go down there to the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group
Hmm.
and see what they got going. And I came and never left.
Hmm. So you transform that energy of like experiencing something negative in your life and transformed it into a positive.
After so long, I just wanted to be around kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like of so long of me not being able to even see my daughter or be around her or hug her
Mm-hmm.
and just, I wanted to be around kids and I wanted to help. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They got the purest energy.
Yeah.
And to pour into them is to even pour into ourselves in a way.
Exactly. That's what I got back from it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It was even though I was like pouring into them, I felt like what I was getting back was well worth my
Mm-hmm.
time and effort. So it was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, it made me feel good
Mm-hmm.
inside. You feel me? It was like, damn.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I commend you because so many of us from where we come from, for whatever reasons, don't transform some of those negative experiences
Yeah.
into a positive. And so for you to tap in on that type of way, in that type of way, um, is powerful, and that is definitely something that I salute you for too.
Yeah.
Um, and would you say that in doing so, you found a type of purpose in the service in what you do here?
Yeah, most definitely. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't have came back because it was really no reason for me to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, that's my purpose.
Hmm.
That's what I should be. That's what I need to be doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because at the time, I was like torn in between. I'm gonna still do music.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I wanted to do, but
Mm-hmm.
after I came down here that first time and really got involved and seen the impact that it made, the smiles on these kids' faces,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I was absent, and then the kids is, where's Mr. Shawn?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go back.
Like, oh yeah,
The kids missing me.
I gotta be
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up. And so I'm guessing that brings value to everybody's life, right?
yeah.
That's engaged and participating. But when it comes to the idea of value, uh, how would you describe how this connects to your values, or like how this brings value to your life?
Those values was distilled in me from a child. Like my grandmother and my grandfather, like
Mm-hmm.
they practically raised me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference being raised. Well, back then in the '80s, growing up for us, I would say
Mm-hmm.
being raised by your parents versus your grandparents. Your grandparents, like they just had these values and these core values that it was like distilled,
Mm-hmm.
like it was distilled in us. My grandfather, my hero, like you
Yeah.
feel me? And it was like he helped so many people. I could probably do the same thing and touch as many people
Mm-hmm.
as he touched because like we was big on family. We was big on looking out for one another. So like the neighbor, she carrying groceries in, help her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I
For
grab these
real.
bags for you? Can I take these in? You need your trash taken out?
Mm-hmm.
So like came up like that. We're like, you know what I'm saying? So
Just saying that took me into a reminiscent place because I feel like that's a lost tradition.
they don't do that. These kids don't do that. They
Yeah,
don't do that,
you
bro.
gotta literally tell
You gotta make
and
them,
for
force
yeah,
them, and it
yeah,
could be their mama outside bringing the groceries in.
yeah,
And get up and go help your mom. What you doing? You
yeah,
see her?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, those old school values,
It's not.
uh,
Yeah, it's not valued anymore.
bring it back.
Yeah.
Cause just cause it's lost don't mean it got to be gone forever.
Nah, nah.
But when we demonstrate, especially in leadership roles like you in here, you demonstrating this, and that could become like something that the youth pick up on, and they're like, "Oh, this is the way it's supposed to be."
So some days we do the food bank, and it'll be kids volunteer,
Hmm.
and it might be a elder
Hmm.
coming to get a bag,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't put so much stuff in the bag that they can't carry the bag.
Hmm.
So it'll be like, hey, go help her.
Mm-hmm.
Go take that bag to her car for her.
Mm-hmm.
So we teaching them, you feel me? But it's like we reach one, we teach one.
Straight up, man. I feel like everything that we saying kind of coincides with the nature of what we talking about. Like, what have you noticed that stands out to you about the impact of people like the youth, whoever else comes to get resources that y'all have? What do you see in as far as like the impact that y'all causing in the community?
far as the youth, it could be anything from behavior
Mm-hmm.
to demeanor and like did a whole 180. Like, you know what I'm saying? We might get a kid that's, when we got him, nobody couldn't tell him nothing.
Hmm.
But at the end of that program, he was a different kid. He was respectful. When he came into the room, he spoke to everybody.
Hmm.
Hello, sir, how you doing? Mr. Shawn, Mr. Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Neek. You feel me? When he came that first day, he felt like he was too tough to speak. He didn't have to speak. So it's like with the youth, I see those kind of things. You feel me? As far as the behavior issues, because you never know what could be going on. It might just be no food at home
Mm-hmm.
and cause him to go to school and act out. Mad.
For real.
You feel me? Like, but as far as the community, I see just like it's a need. Like on Thursdays and Saturdays, bro, that line be down there, and then people when they get to the front, they be happy to see us.
Mm-hmm.
They know us by name.
Mm-hmm.
And if we not here, it's, oh, where's Mel? They look forward to that, bro. And when it's like we probably close 1 or 2 days out the week, and that's probably because it's a holiday and we got to be with our family.
Mm-hmm.
But on them days, it's like we don't even want to close.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine us not being here
Mm-hmm.
at all. And just, it'd be ugly.
I can imagine. And I'm sure you know that they're grateful, but I'm gonna say it too. I'm thankful for y'all being here and providing those services too. Um, is the organization predominantly focused on helping the youth, or is it like services that go out to families, or is it how do y'all what is y'all approach as it relates to that?
I would say when we first started, the mission was strictly kids. Our focus was strictly kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? But as we went on, it's like, how can we help the kid and not help the parent? We see in these kids, we see the need.
Mm-hmm.
It might be anything from something to eat to some new shoes, a haircut, or whatever. So to answer your question, it started with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
but it became us helping families. So we have a food bank that I mentioned. We do twice a week, every Thursday and Saturday. Within those 2 days, we feed at least 250 plus families.
Mm.
It's not kids in the line. It's mothers, it's aunties, it's grandmothers.
Mm-hmm.
They is here faithfully, like. So yes, we started out just strictly kids. We do every major holiday. We got Easter, we got the Christmas giveaway, we got Halloween, the trunk or treat. It's like everything we do is geared around the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But we know and we see that it's a much more need. Like we try to do the unfortunate unhoused once a month.
Mm-hmm.
To where we go out there to these encampments. I see these boxes, I be wanting to take one home. You feel me? All the
Got
zooms
goodies in
and
there.
wham, the snacks, you feel me?
Yeah,
Everything. So
yeah.
water bottles and everything with a pop top to where they could just open it
Mm-hmm.
and eat. They don't have to reheat and cook nothing. It started with the kids, but we on a much larger scale now.
And when it comes to like ethnicities and races and even maybe genders, like do you see like how Vallejo is this melting pot of ethnicities and cultures and backgrounds? Do you see that diversity showing up for services, or do you see like one group more than the other?
We see the diversity,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely one group more than the other,
Hmm.
for sure. With the food program, you're gonna see, I would say like 60-40, mostly women.
Hmm.
Probably 70-30, mostly women. And then you go get the You'll get the little trinkles of, you might get a couple Caucasian people,
Mm-hmm.
you might get a handful of African American people,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna get this crowd of the Hispanics. So we mainly serve Hispanics.
Hmm.
And it's crazy because, well, probably not now, but where we're located was once a African American predominant, this
Mm-hmm.
area.
Mm-hmm.
What now is, I would say, probably more Hispanics
Hmm.
than African Americans. So we see the Hispanics more than we see any other group or ethnicity here at the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. And we love it. It's a language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And we learn. It's fun. We learning. We learning they
Mm-hmm.
language. Not really learning, but the words to say, just enough to where we could communicate with them.
And that's powerful when it comes to when I think about this as it is an organization that provides services. And do y'all have anybody that's bilingual and speak Spanish?
So we got no. I would say volunteers. We
Mm-hmm.
might have one or two,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gonna be a hit and miss. They not gonna be here all the time.
Right.
So like Mel, which is the guy you met earlier,
Mm-hmm.
he like he didn't taught himself
He
what he
know a
needed
little
to.
bit.
Yeah, he taught himself. You feel me? What he needed.
Yeah.
So he speaks to him and he know how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
I could say one or two words, and that's about it. But
Mm-hmm.
like the technology is so different now. They got the glasses. So I'm thinking even about buying the glasses just so I could communicate
Hmm.
with our Hispanic crowd that we get here.
Mm-hmm. Wow. But it's amazing though that through the language barrier, the service that's being provided cuts through the difference in
Yeah.
culture and language
Mhm.
and everything. And so it's like a bridge that's being built through helping and being a compassionate heart to others
Yeah.
that transcends culture, background, ethnicity, everything.
Yeah. Because I feel like our people, like when I say our people,
Mm-hmm.
African American people,
Mm-hmm.
we too prideful.
Mm-hmm.
Like we love free stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on how I gotta get this free stuff. Like if you want me to come stand in this food line
Yeah.
and get some free food, then I'm gonna be judged, or somebody they gonna look at me this type of way, or it's
Yeah.
like a pride or egotistical thing that stop us from receiving our blessings.
Mm.
Like come get this food, like it's
Mm-hmm.
plenty of it, and like not to say it like that, but y'all sit out here in the parking lot all day
Mm.
and watch the whole program go. As
Mm.
soon as the door closes, "Oh, y'all got a bag? Y'all got some food?
Get in the line. Humble yourself.
Come on, man."
Yeah.
Like it. But that's why we see the overflow of other groups and not
Mm-hmm.
the African Americans because I feel like they're more
Prideful.
prideful.
Maybe tapping in and opening up conversation could potentially destigmatize that whole idea if we start to really tap into that and make it more, raise the awareness.
Yeah.
You know, conversations sometimes have a way of cutting through the gymnastics that we got in our own mind.
Yeah.
And then just like, so that's just interesting how things unfold sometimes. Is there any other population like the disabled or other people who might have disabilities, maybe mentally or otherwise, that you see that y'all see an inflow of and provide services for?
I wouldn't say we see an inflow. We probably see them here and there.
Hmm.
So I know of a couple that we do serve.
Mm-hmm.
I had one kid in my after school program,
Hmm.
and man, he loved to see me coming. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Man, this kid, man, was amazing, bro. When I tell you that, like, from the time when he started,
Mm-hmm.
like, what his grandmother wanted me to work with him on was reading and math.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that every day he came in. Like, we do reading. No, we'd do math first,
Mm-hmm.
take a break, snack, and then we'd go finish off with reading. And by the end of the program, his grandmother was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
he's learned so much. Like, you really changed. And she was just so thankful.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. Like, I'm just thinking, okay, we coming in here, we doing little math worksheets, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading to him, but I'm having him read too. Like, what's this and what's that? And by the end of the program, like she said, man, he's doing a lot better in school, and whoop de whoop de whoop. So that right there was just like,
That's beautiful.
that was beautiful. And that was my first time working with someone with a disability
Mm-hmm.
like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it, will we turn them will we turn them down? No. Do we got the right services to provide for them? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If they willing to work with us,
Mm-hmm.
we'll figure it out. And that's what we did. She was
Mm-hmm.
willing. She trusted us with her grandson, and
Made the most out
we
of it.
made the most out of it. And
That's
it
what's up.
worked out.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned the after school program, and it got me to thinking, like, what kind of networks or relationships, collaborative relationships, do y'all have with the schools out here? Is it predominantly schools in North Vallejo, or how does that work with y'all?
So far as the after school programs, uh, we're not partnered with no local schools or no schools in the Vallejo City Unified School District. Our after school program was strictly us, uh, everything, just hustle and muscle. Everything was just off the grit and the grind.
Mm.
And we was coming up with our own curriculum. We was coming up with our own, and what we didn't want to make it feel like school again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't want to make it feel like you just did 8 hours in school and then you finna come here and do more school. So we wanted to. We had games, board games, we had puzzles, but you did have to do 30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
of reading or some type of educational
Mm-hmm.
thing. But it was good. We didn't have no contracts with the schools far as the after school program. Now we do work with the schools with our with other programs to where
Okay.
we we provide snacks for the kids or something,
Right.
or we providing food for families or something like that.
Okay.
Um, but far as like any after school or learning activities or anything like educational, um, we don't have no partnership with the schools in Vallejo.
Okay, that makes sense. So the after school programs would be more so like if families had wanted to bring their kids here after they get out of school,
Yeah.
and they
So
come in here and they cultivate with y'all in the space.
yeah, so it was more of like once school is out, bam, you go to the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. I'm gonna either pick you up, or if you live close, you can walk home.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
Okay.
But then once the school opened up their after school program, to me, even to me, it didn't make sense to like, why would I have my kid leave the school where he's already at to leave to go to an after school program when they got one near?
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. No, I
So
get it.
like, we still open, but like, it's like, and I've been even saying like, should we continue to stay open? We only getting a little
Trickles here and
trickles
there.
here and there, like, and it's probably costing us more to stay open than, you know, whatever. But
Yeah.
but it's okay. We not complaining. Like, you feel me? I come from out of town. I don't live in Vallejo.
Mm-hmm.
I pay gas, bridge toll, probably 4 or 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a week, my bad.
Yeah.
But we don't complain.
If one person come through that door, they gonna
We get
get
that, yeah,
that part.
that, man, you said it right on the nose. Like,
Yeah.
if one person show up, I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm. And that's a beautiful attitude to have. That speaks to the spirit of what y'all do here. Are there any other networks or like organizations? Like, is the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group predominantly known locally, or do y'all also have networks and relationships that go beyond Vallejo, like recognition and working with collaboratively or whatever?
Yeah, we didn't collab and worked alongside a couple organizations, nonprofit organizations out
Mm-hmm.
of Alameda County,
Mm-hmm.
Oakland, perhaps, I believe. So we didn't work side by side, whether it was here at the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group or we went out to the events and tabled at the events and gave out our resources and whatever. I would say though we're probably more predominantly known here
Mm-hmm.
in Vallejo and around Solano County. I feel like we do a lot.
Yeah.
Like we do a lot. The after school program, the summer program, and everything is free. Like it's no fee. And the summer program is a 6-week program. We do 3 field trips, and that's a field trip every other week.
Mm.
So we might go to the Giants game or A's game. We might go do like a nature
Hmm.
field trip,
Mm-hmm.
and then we might go do a learning field trip like at a museum or something.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
But everything is free. But you got to think everything we're doing is out of town. These field trips is out of town.
Right.
So we need transportation, gas. It's free.
Yeah. But the
And
money coming from somewhere.
yeah, the money got to come from somewhere.
Is it government funded? Is it grant funded? Is it from, I guess, corporations who take interest, or is it self funded? How does that work?
I would I would say we get some grants. I'm not gonna say we don't get no grants, right? We
Mm-hmm.
get grants. I feel like the organization is probably mostly ran or funded, I would say, by the community. And when I say the community, I mean like Vallejo,
Mm-hmm.
not just the crest.
Mm-hmm.
Like the community, Vallejo.
Like
They
people
come
that
through.
know what y'all doing
They see what
and
we
love
doing.
what y'all doing
Yeah.
and want to support
Like,
one
man,
way or another.
yeah. It's amazing because it's like, all right, we got an event coming up next month or in 2 months. Let's make a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we create the flyer. Okay, now let's put the flyer out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, now we got to start whether it's a Halloween and we got to collect candy, or if it's Christmas, we got to collect toys and bikes and scooters and laptops and stuff like that, or if it's uh, Easter, well, we got to make 1,000 Easter baskets, handmade, and we got to fill them ourselves and
Mm.
buy the baskets, buy the grass, and do, the whole
Everything.
nine.
Yeah.
So it's like, where did this money come from? It's not, we're not paying for it ourselves.
Mm.
We got to run our homes and stuff. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
if we probably could self-fund it, we probably would, because that's
Mm-hmm.
how much we love doing this. But the funding, I would probably say 75% or more
Mm.
come from
Community
the
members.
community.
Mm.
We get some grants, but we're trying to really lock in on the grants and the government funding and stuff like that, because we know that's really where it's at, and that would help us reach a lot more people. But without that funding, it's like we can't reach that many people.
Right. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that it has to come from such a. I mean, it's beautiful that the community rallies around the organization that way. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful thing. But it's unfortunate, in my opinion, that the county and the powers that be, for whatever reasons, aren't recognizing what's being done and how much of an impact y'all are doing, and then saying, you know what,
Here go a
let's
little.
get with your program. Let us get with your program.
I think they're really starting to recognize that. Okay, this organization is really out there doing the work. Like
In the trenches.
in the trenches.
Yeah.
Like they see us everywhere. They see the work that we do. Like come tour the building, we show you around. And it's like this is what we do. We wake up for this. Like, and everybody here is a volunteer. There's nobody on payroll. We all volunteers, and
Straight from the
it's
heart.
straight from the heart. And like I said earlier, I don't live in Vallejo. So it's not, I could wake up and be here in 5 minutes. Or I could just wake up and be here. Like it costs me to come here. So I gotta get gas, bridge toll. Some days I'll be like, damn, man, I ain't really got it. I'm gonna spend my, whatever it is, it could be my last. It could be my last $20. I'm finna put 10 in the tank. And we gonna figure the rest out. You
And
feel
get
me?
here. You
Yeah,
go.
it's like, bro, if we had the funding, that'd just, like Lando said in the interview, that'd just give people a incentive to wake up and just be like, okay, I gotta be here at the club. But even without the incentive, we here, we faithfully.
Straight up. Those are the things that at the core of a foundation, that's the foundation of a foundation like this. If you got people that are invested to that degree, it's only up from there.
Yeah.
Because rain, sleet, or snow, whatever the case may be, I'm motivated and driven to be available for the people that are in worse predicaments than me.
Yeah. And people be like, why you go there? Why you don't get paid? You know, like I hear that, but it's like, look.
And what's your answer to that?
My answer is this: every time, like for one, they be like, you don't live there, so why you care so much? I'm from here. Like,
First and foremost.
I'm from there. And
right here,
I love
yeah.
that. I love the city of Vallejo.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just the neighborhood, like it's the city. Like we do a lot for Vallejo. People think, oh, that's a Crest organization. No, it's not. It's not. This is for the kids, man, of Vallejo. Like, and we wish we can get a more neutral location to where it won't be so political to where, oh, I can't bring my kid over there because of whatever problem you got going on outside of your kid's life. But bro, we here, like we want to help, you know? And
so you brought up an interesting point. Do you think that hinders literally people from coming? Like they think they have to think that like because it's in the Crest we can't.
I know that hinders people, right? For one, this neighborhood is looked at as probably one of the worst neighborhoods in Vallejo.
For sure.
Right? And the location of where we located at, like you walk outside our doors, what do you see? You see a liquor store directly across, and it's people hanging out. What happens when people hang out?
Yeah.
Trouble.
Yeah.
So when we did our summer program this year, we had to change the location and move to Georgia Street, Central Vallejo. Or our summer program probably wouldn't have happened. And we thought for a long time, like, is we gonna do it or we not? And we was like, man, my thing was, I don't wanna bring nobody kids here. We had just had 2 shootings. Our windows got shot out. We still had boards on the window.
Yeah.
So it's like, Lando's like, man, if we don't get a new spot, if we don't find another location to do the summer program, we're not gonna do it. And at the last minute, somebody came through and was like, man, y'all could use my building for free. Gave us the building, gave us the keys, and everything you see, like these tables and our bookshelves and stuff, we moved from here and took them over there, and we created a program over there. 6 weeks.
That's what's up.
And it didn't change. We went on our field trip, and the kids didn't know nothing. We had some asking why we over here, but that was our regular kids. They knew. They knew that we were supposed to be here. Lando do so much for the community. He had a lot of people here. So we had somebody saying, you could use my van, 13 passenger van for your summer program. So that took out a lot from the transportation. We would probably have to normally book Michael's Transportation, a big one of those big yellow bus, or this other company that we booked through who got a big, what you call them buses, charter bus.
Charter bus.
Yeah, so either that or we go pile up in 4 different vans, minivans, and drive us there. But we have people saying, here, you could use my van. You could use the Sprinter. Like I said, the community. That's
Community
all a part
come
of the
through.
community coming through.
Yeah, and that's one beautiful thing that I love. That's one of many things that I love about Vallejo. When somebody from Vallejo is doing something right,
That's the community
the
coming
community rally around that person, especially you homegrown and you got something going on, they gonna rally. It's a food spot you opened up, they gonna rally. It's like LaRussell with the music, they gonna rally.
Yeah.
Like with this, they gonna rally. And that's
through.
beautiful.
Yeah. And that's what they did, bro. They came through like, we didn't know how we was gonna do the summer program. Because the year before, I think it costed us 40,000. This year, I think that cut out some of the costs. So like the building was free and some of the transportation, it was, so that probably cut it down to 30K or, you know.
Right.
But we fed them kids every day, breakfast and lunch. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about hot cooked meals right there in the building. Yeah, breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
So we had a chef, they come in, she come in the morning, she did breakfast, she came back at lunch and did lunch.
That's beautiful.
And they got real healthy, hearty meals. It wasn't no
microwavable,
BS,
yeah. Yeah, it wasn't no hot pockets, it wasn't no processed food, no. It was food.
Healthy food. We had fruit every day.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
That's beautiful. I don't want to wrap up without asking, because we're in the present, you've talked about the history of it coming to where we are now, and I'd like for you to kind of just share the nature of what is expected or what you would hope for in the near future. Like, let's say 3 years from now, what would you love to see the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group doing and have grown into within the next few years?
I would just love to see it continue to grow. I want us to be able to serve a much wider audience because I know that the need is there. And but with that comes the funding. But I don't know, bro. I feel like a building upgrade. Like if we could get a central location, like I was saying, I feel like we could do a lot more just for the city of Vallejo as a whole, like with these kids and get these kids together to where, of how you just said, like, it didn't matter what neighborhood you was from, like we all intertwined with each other, whether it was Lofus, College Park, Rancho, the Crest. Like, you feel me? And we was all bros. So like these kids now, they don't have a place where they could go and intertwine with each other.
Yeah, like we had the Continentals.
We had the Continentals.
They had dances, they had the pool, they had the games.
So we had that, right? We had Fillmore, we had Omega Continentals where we could all go and we all intertwined with kids from each side of Vallejo. And we got to know each other.
Yeah.
Before we formed the opinion of, I don't like him because he's from this side of town or that side of town. So it's like, I feel like that'll be like ideal for the next 2 or 3 years. Maybe the city, I don't know, maybe the city of Vallejo could do something for us or something. It's a lot of empty buildings around here.
There is.
So I don't know, maybe not, but we gonna keep pushing
That's right.
We gonna keep pushing forward, and whether it's a slow growth or a big jump, we gonna stay at it. Feet, boots on the ground is what they say now. Boots on the ground. Yeah, boots on the ground.
Yeah, straight up. That's where it's at.
Full speed ahead. We not stopping, whether the funding is there or not. We not stopping. So we here. We gonna be here as long as we able to be here.
It's appreciated, and I know I'm speaking for a community of people saying that it's appreciated. Man, y'all do a lot, and it's beautiful. It makes me feel good on so many levels to have sat down and had this interview with you, and I'm thankful that you allowed it and was available.
For sure.
And it's inspiring because I grew up right around the corner, but in our era, we was all together.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what neighborhood you was from. The North was like we was all bros, and so I don't know what the climate is these days, like that.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what you were saying when we talked about the values, whether it was not needing to be told to go get the groceries when Granny pull up with that trunk full of groceries, or whatever the case may be. There was a different sense of community, and it's beautiful that y'all doing things to rekindle the spirit of those values. I commend and I salute y'all, and shout out the location again, I think, and then are y'all on any social media platforms where people can reach you to connect, collaborate, potentially support, or any of that type of stuff? I think that would be helpful as well.
For sure. So we located 1638 Fairgrounds Drive, Suite A, right next to the laundromat. You can't miss us. Kings Market parking lot. If you're not familiar with Vallejo, I would say Six Flags, Discovery Kingdom, about a block north from there. It's Dutch Brothers across the street. We do have an Instagram. It's Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. All one word, no underscores, no periods. Website, www.boysandgirlsempowermentgroup.org. Facebook is Boys and Girls Empowerment Group, space in between each word. And you can find us there on those social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook. And then you can also check out the website and see like what upcoming events that we got going on, what's coming in the near future, and stuff like that. Our programs, after school programs, summer programs. And if you would like to donate, it's also a donation. It's a button where you could donate on there as well. So.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your information, and continue to serve the community. Like I said, and I'll say it again, I, for one, appreciate what you do.
Yes, sir.
And salute it.
For sure. Yes, sir. Likewise. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
For sure.
Yep. And shout out Orlando, man.
For real.
The founder of the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. If it wasn't for him, it will be me, but I probably wouldn't be doing this. Hey, we out.
Yeah.
You already know it's Yada.tv.